It's one thing to do a Marvel movie because, listen, I'm an MCU nerd. I'll just say it off the top. But then you bring Chloe Zhao's vision into this. Is that what kind of sold it for you in a way, or made it maybe even more special for you doing a film with her?
It was certainly something that when Chloe says, I want it to be a love letter to Earth, I want it to be this kind of a family for these reasons, she's somebody you can trust isn't saying that because it sounds right as a director. You know that she will live and breathe it and she will deliver on it. And then when they told me what the intention was, what the family was, I felt it was a long time coming that this is right.
I think there's been so many kind of great things about this film. One of the things that I love that's come out of it is this. You talk about it being a love letter to Earth, but I kind of feel like you and Selma have found a love and really found a sisterhood that I think is so cool.
Yeah, and Lauren and everybody. There's a whole group of us. Yeah.
How much did you really enjoy that birthday cake smash in Selma's face?
Comfortable.
Were you?
Yeah. I don't. No, I mean it's fun, but I didn't. I love my girl. It wasn't easy to stick her face in cake.
You're like, am I really? So you really want me to do this? So good. Leah, Sprite, Leah said that you and Salma were kind of like the ringleaders for all of the offset activities, like, right, getting people together, making them feel comfortable. You do that a lot on sets. I hear that a lot from especially the younger actors that you work with. Why do you do that so much?
Well, I don't know. I'm a mom. So that's my thing.
Speaking of, I heard your kids were shook by your costume.
I mean, would you want to see your mother wearing that?
Listen, if you got it, you got it.
They were like, I don't know. I think they haven't seen the movie, so I think they're going to, but I mean, your mom walks in a full spandex gold outfit with gold hair, and you just think, what do you do for a living? What are you?
How do you
get back in your robe?
My kids are all mixed with like vintage and my old Oscars. These are my old Oscar dress.
No, where
Shaz
is
and my
she?
old dress. They just were walking thing, but we did all vintage and like upcycled my old stuff.
So, by the way, you do have your new book coming out, and it's all about, being tolerant and, teaching those things to your kids and their rights. So, was that kind of a love letter to your kids doing this book?
It was certainly in part for my kids because I think they need to understand their rights and the lack of, and how, we talk a lot about we have rights, people have rights, children have rights, but then we see all these abuses around the world. So I wanted to do a real study of what does that mean, and do we really have them? How do we get them if we don't have them? What are we supposed to have, and what are they based on? And we know that they're based on, especially for children, these are rights that are there because this is what would make a safe and balanced child. And without these fundamentals, it would be hard for this child to have a stable, healthy life, right? But a lot of children don't access those rights, and so it's a base. I don't know where you are, but I love you too.
People are out. They do. You know what? There is a different kind of fan love that you get from the Marvel universe. Are you ready for that kind of fan love?
I'll take it. I'm grateful, and I'll take it. I love this. I'm a Marvel fan, so.
Yeah. Ready. I know this movie, in the comics, the Eternals is really kind of different. So we're expecting, I don't know what I'm going to expect from this movie.
I know. I feel like we should do this after you guys see the movie, so you can tell us. I think it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.